What's going on, dudes and dudettes? So yes, I am going to shake up the NBA free agency landscape right now because I'm going to make a trade with the Portland Trail Blazers because Damian Lillard kind of sent out a cryptic Twitter message yesterday with like the peace out sign and everything. So everyone's thinking that he might be traded or something like that's most likely going to happen. So if the Lakers were to do it, this is what I would do. So the Lakers would receive Gary Trent Jr. and Damian Lillard. Gary Trent Jr. is obviously a guy they were already high on. For some reason, they didn't draft him, but obviously they couldn't trade with Sacramento because Sacramento wasn't going to help them. So they get their guy in the end, and an all-star like Damian Lillard. And then the Lakers have to give up Brandon Ingram or Lonzo Ball. Right now, I would prefer Lonzo Ball, but it seems like because of his meniscus tear, he's probably not going to get traded anytime soon. But we choose between one of those guys, and then you have an Alex Caruso and Ivicia Zubac, which I'm assuming that's why they re-signed him again for the $1.5 million this year. And then a first-round pick for the 2019 season goes to Portland as well. Maybe, Portland sends some like second-round pick in the future. You never know, to kind of even it out. But this seems like a pretty fair trade as far as getting young talent and then a first-round pick as well. For Portland, obviously, the Lakers do it because it entices LeBron to want to come and play with a guy like Damian Lillard, who is an all-star, who is a top point guard, top 5, definitely in the NBA altogether. So this would be a very interesting pick. Let me know what y'all think, and let's get into the rest of the show. Woo! Alrighty, people. So Lakers are going to try to pursue DeMarcus Cousins. Obviously, they're going to do what I said they should be doing if they are going to end up having to go with him. So look for a short-term deal and then see if his Achilles heals up correctly. And if not, then you have a trade asset and you could get something else for it down the line. But if he ends up being good, then you get a good deal on him, and you have a really good team with, especially if LeBron does end up coming in. Maybe that Damian Lillard trade as well goes through, in my opinion. But then the Lakers are also meeting up with Clint Capela, who last played with the Houston Rockets. It's interesting because I always compared Chimezie Metu to him, and yet the Lakers had a chance to draft him and they didn't. And I think Metu is a better version of him just because he can shoot the ball from 15 feet pretty consistently, unlike Capela right now, unless that's what he's working on, and maybe that's why they are going to take a chance on him just because they didn't try to pursue DeAndre Jordan, which I'm kind of surprised he's not in Houston right now. He's going to Dallas, but it is a one-year deal. Probably trying to get it just as much as he can to be able to get like that, 10 years in the NBA, and then you're able to get even more money on your next contract if you're a free agent. I'm sure that's what he's looking to do. And of course, the Lakers kind of have not been too crazy about trying to get Kawhi Leonard. As of this moment, they're not offering that many good players, but I think this is a good way for them to go just because he's going to be a free agent next year. Yes, you have the issue of what happened with Paul George and him staying with OKC like he just did right now, but you got to take a chance. You already know he's not going to stay with San Antonio. Hopefully he stays there until the trade deadline, and then they do something, and then that way you'll be able to get him, whether it's at a bargain or he's definitely going to come to you guys next offseason. So let's keep going. And the Lakers guaranteed yesterday Ivicia Zubac's deal for one more year, like around $1.5 million. Still a good bargain. They did waive Thomas Bryant, and you kind of were deciding which one of those guys have progressed really well. And obviously Zubac has been there at least 2 years, and I think they're around the same age, or he might be a year younger, and I'm sure he's definitely had more playing time. He didn't spend as much time with the South Bay Lakers as Thomas Bryant did. Plus, Thomas Bryant did end up getting like an ankle sprain a few days ago, so I guess that's kind of another reason why they did that. They did save money giving up Thomas Bryant, But then we also have the Lakers, sorry, not the Lakers, USC basketball. After their pickup of Drake London the other day, they now have the #1 recruiting class for college basketball going into next year. Or, I don't know if it's next year or, I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know how they have, no, they don't. I'm pretty sure I read that wrong. So it has to be the #1 recruiting class in the Pac-12, because how can you beat out what Duke or even Kentucky is probably going to eventually get? So yeah, this is definitely a live blooper, as you can see, but luckily I was quick enough to figure it out in my head. So hopefully I am correct, because I doubt they have the #1 team with the type of guys they have. So let's keep going. And a few lower guys that they're probably going to get the mid-level exception or veteran contracts are Amir Johnson and Javele that the Lakers are looking at right now. Probably just going to get one-year deals, just like they've been getting with their teams recently, just to be able to fill out the roster with these veteran guys. They both are kind of similar. JaVale McGee's obviously a lot more athletic. Amir Johnson can shoot threes, so you kind of have the balance there. We'll see how this goes. Could be kind of interesting. And the Anaheim Ducks trade Nick Krediles for Chase DeLeo. And they also today signed Anton Rodin. I'm not sure. I have not heard much from these guys, so they're probably not going to be big-time players, but hopefully maybe they do become better, whether it's veterans. I don't know how old they are either, but good to have them on the team. Hopefully Anaheim Ducks make a few more good picks or, moves coming up, see what they can do. Hopefully get back into the playoffs. But thanks for watching, people. Like and subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think, especially about that Damian Lillard trade. Should be pretty simple, but you guys gave me crap about when I gave Brandon Ingram up for Kawhi Leonard, and that's really what Spurs really wanted, and now the Lakers aren't even offering him, supposedly, as he heard the other day. But like I said, thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your weekend.